in the face of life's surprises. Okay? Edna Liong, the marketing director and learning partner of 5Q, a learning consultancy based in Singapore. She provides clients with innovative and tailored solutions to improve their organizational, personal, and professional lives. She wants to stay 28 forever and wishes that the air she breathes can effortlessly reverse her age. So maybe something we can all relate to, right? So here to share with you that you are stronger than you think in the face of life's surprises. Please welcome Edna Liong.
Okay, so I'm going to sit down because I was reminded by my husband that the sharing is like having conversation with friends in a cafe. Right, so I'm going to make myself comfortable and near the laptop so those on Zoom can hear me. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Yeah, so there are two things that I fear the most. Right, one is extra lines on my face, the wrinkles. The other one is extra numbers on the weighing scale. So that's how vain I am. Okay. So because of that, I lead a very healthy lifestyle. I will cook most of the meal myself. And I just put it near the laptop. Okay. So I exercise, I hike, I eat clean, I eat fresh, right? Just to keep myself looking good and healthy. Okay, and sorry, the clicker. Yeah, so in 2021 December, I was given two surprises, in my life. One is, hi, Edna Liong. So one is I passed my real estate exam, the second attempt. But I was really bad. The other surprise was I was diagnosed with sickness. If I'm going to share the timeline. So on 16 December, I went to the doctor. I had this unusual chest pain, right? Because I exercise a lot, I thought it could be just some muscle issue. So when I saw the doctor said, yeah, could be reflux. Let me give you 3 months of medication and you'll be fine. The pain didn't go away. I know my body. The pain actually radiated from the front to the back. And it woke me up in the middle of the night. So I decided to see my husband's cardiologist for a check. Okay, and I did a CT scan in the week of December, Christmas week. And the scan came back to show a mass. Something unexpected. And the cardiologist immediately called oncologists, eventually to see oncologists on the same day itself. I was like, what? I never thought in my life I would get to see an oncologist. Right, so there I went, and the oncologist said, I could call a surgeon. I was like, what? What's happening? And then that's where they said, Edna, you need to go for a surgery. Right, let's schedule it ASAP. I was trying to negotiate. Can I have it, after blah, blah, blah. No, ASAP. And I went for the surgery. And then the mass that they took out was 7 cm. During the scan was only 2 cm. And then when I was taken out, it was 7 cm. It's a very aggressive form of cancer. Very rare. In fact, it doesn't fit my profile. Usually it's male and older male, right? Not me, right? Okay, and then after that, the doctor did a biopsy on the mass, and then they found that it's actually cancerous. It's cancerous, and they staged it at stage 3.5 to 4 because it has traveled to my hip bone. Right, so that's how the doctor staged the cancer. It came as a shock to me, my family, right? Because I'm young, I'm healthy, I don't smoke, I drink occasionally. Why this? And after that, the doctor said, okay, I need to go through radiotherapy. 30 sessions. I said, what? Can I do three sessions or 10 sessions? They said no, they just want to be sure, want to be safe. And I went through the 30 sessions of radiotherapy, Monday to Friday, every day. And then after that, I did my first PET scan, and there were no further spread of cancer. And even the spot on my hip bone actually regressed to a smaller size. And the last PET scan I did, it showed that the spot on my hip bone has disappeared. Yeah, so I was like, wow, God, you're so good. You're so good. Yeah. And I'm scheduled for the next PET scan this coming October. But on Monday, I didn't feel quite well. I went to see my oncologist, and he said that let's do it earlier. I said, sure, next month. He said, no, this Saturday. Right, so that's my next PET scan. It's a big question mark. They always say that we need 5 years remission. Right, so I'm now in my second year. So yeah, so big question mark there. So during this journey, there are 3 beliefs, 3 principles that saw me through. These 3 things that held me together. So I'd like to share with all of you. So no matter what surprises you get, be it retrenchment, could be going through a divorce, or a child is sick, I believe these 3 things can help you. Okay? So the first one day at a time. It may sound cliche, nothing profound, but when you're in that situation, you really need to do this one day at a time. So this is me after my operation. So I keep telling myself, don't overthink. Don't overthink. Take one day at a time. After operation, what do I need to do? I need to go physio. I need to learn how to breathe through my lungs again, because the tumor is actually against my lung. So part of my lung I actually cut off. I have to tell myself I have to eat, although I don't feel like eating. Right, so just taking one day at a time. Don't overthink, and a lot of self-talk. Right, to tell myself, Edna, you can do this. Right, the operation site is painful, but I just tell myself one day at a time. I'll get better. I'll feel better. That's how I go through, my journey. And I was told that I need 7 days in the hospital. On the 4th day, I was discharged. So again, having that positive mindset, telling myself that, hey, Edna, you can do this. It helps me. Just to show this ugly tumor mass that was taken out. Hope it doesn't spoil your appetite. Yeah, I mean, I've never seen a tumor before, so I think most of you haven't seen, so I thought I'll just show this. Yeah, so it's grown to 7 cm, a huge one. I don't know how it got there in the first place. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I'm well. Okay. The second principle was control what you can control. Yeah, so because when you're hit with a crisis, when you're hit with something, you just feel so lost, right? So to be able to control what you control, it actually helps me, right? So I actually set up routine. I set up a routine to help me. There's something I can control, right? So this was my husband's recap of the 30-day radiation session, and he actually took a picture every day, and then he pictured this. So every day I just tell myself set routine. Okay, Edna, wake up, shower, let's go to the hospital. Finish your session, get out of the place, have lunch, go for a walk, taking one day at a time, control what I can control. This is one aspect I can control. Even going through the session, it's no joke, you go in there, the nurse wait for you to take out your clothes, take out everything, naked on the upper top of the body, and just lie down on the cold bed, go through the radiation. What you can see is only the ceiling, stay there for 15 minutes. Right, so yeah, it's okay. I self-talk, and then it's okay. 15 minutes up, move on. Right, so this is what I did. And after that, after the radiation, after 30 days of radiation, I decided to go back to my normal life. I don't think, what if, the cancer comes back? What if the radiation doesn't work? I travel. I go back to my exercise, my hiking. I do volunteer, right? Traveling quite a bit with my husband. And these are my 2 girls. I'm going to say hi to Arena. who log on to Zoom. Yeah, so my two girls, they are overseas, so I visited them, spending a lot of time with them. Given the second lease of life, I realized that I want to live my life more intentional, more purposeful. Yeah. Okay, so just to show this PET scan, so the green dot is the one that's in the hip area. So the first scan showed that, and then the second scan it disappeared. Right, so faith plays a very big part in my journey, putting my trust in God. You know, even this miracle is really only God can do it. Okay, the last point I'm going to share is surrounded by the right people. You need cheerleaders. You need your inner circle, especially when going through crisis. As what Eva said, don't go through it alone. You really need people around. And be surrounded with the right people instead of busybodies. You know, we're friends, we just want to know what's going on, what's the latest. But they don't show up. Right? They can ask you, hey, I saw your picture on Facebook, your hospital, that's it. Right? These are the people that I don't want to waste my energy. Right? You want people who are cheerleaders. And I have. Okay, so this is the tea party that I organized to thank my cheerleaders for joining through me. So I did this at home just for them. So who are my cheerleaders? Just want to acknowledge some of them here. So I have people who will pray with me and pray for me. Right, and I have friends who I can call and say, Esther, you know, I want to take reader. Can you pick me up for lunch? She will show up. And I even have friends who I can text when I can't sleep at night. Who's the pain? I can just say, I just want to sleep. I can't sleep, and they are there. Right, so I find it's so important. It's so important to have friends who support you, and of course my family. My biggest cheerleader, my husband, who is right there, Edwin. Without him, I don't know how I can go through. In fact, I remember the only time I cried. Even when the doctor told me I had that condition, I didn't cry. I cried once because he couldn't take time off work to accompany me to the radiation, to the radiotherapy. He said, I want to call a grab. I said, there's no way. Yeah. So my parents, my brother, my sister-in-law, you know, my two lovely girls. So just recap. Just three things. Simple, yet it is so important. Right? No matter what you're going through and what rough patch, just remember that one day at a time. Don't overthink. You know, just handle that one day first. Control what you can control and be surrounded by the right people. Lastly, I'm going to leave you with this quote. This was taken in Seoul, one of the fragrance house. It says, sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. I think I've won, and I think I've learned. I think the greatest takeaway for me was after this episode, I find that I'm more empathetic, I'm more compassionate. So, sometimes it's so easy. Oh, everything will be all right. It's okay, it's no big deal. But now I've learned to know what to say and what not to say. Yeah, I'm able to understand better. And of course, the other learning is I've learned to live my life more intentional, more purposeful, especially when connecting with family, with friends. This is the thing that lasts. Yeah, so thank you very much for listening to my story.